ready? I'm Banks.
I'm Josh.
Odd places going. Josh, take us.
Viral.
All right.
Up and away. So I thought today we would talk about potatoes. Something came up recently in a conversation. Someone asked me to, there's someone I think is doing grave danger to a community. And they said, well, what's a better option than this person? And the only thing I can come up with was a baked potato. I said, I think an actual baked potato would be better than this person. And I wasn't kidding though. That's the crazy part. Here's what I want. This is what I mean by it. A vacancy in that particular position would have been better, because I think this person has brought so much negative stuff that having no negativity would have been a better position. So a vacancy. And I just started thinking about baked potatoes, and I'm like, baked potatoes, sometimes we do things, or we have struggles in our life that we create, where had we not created them, we would be better off. Like, it's almost better, like non-interference. It's the principle of non-interference. The baked potato doesn't interfere. Well, it can't. It's inanimate, right? It can interfere. So I just thought, how cool. We should replace a lot of things with baked potatoes. My premise.
Okay. All right.
What are your thoughts on that? What do you think about baked potatoes?
Personally, I love baked potatoes. They're starchy vegetables, and I'm very much into starchy vegetables. Okay, so there was, this makes me think of something. There was a prom king and queen, or queen, or maybe it was homecoming queen, and they voted a cow, like Elsie the cow, or June the cow, was voted in as the homecoming queen. And June the cow, she wasn't vain. She didn't care if she was the queen. I don't think so. I mean, I don't want to assume that. She was the queen because she was voted in, and I think the kids at the time thought it would be funny, which was funny. I was like, wow, that's funny. It did deprive the girls, or guys possibly, that did not become the king or the queen of the prom, and it might have created some resentment. So some negative stuff happened there with people. People like, I should have been voted, or I should have been on the court, or whatever. So when you're talking about a baked potato can do a better job, I mean, here's the thing: the baked potato does only one job, and that is basically to sustain us, to have us consume it. That's all it does.
Yes.
Which is a very positive thing. It doesn't do much more. I mean, it can't make a decision. Okay.
That's the whole point. That's the whole point. The principle of non-interference. Sometimes we do things that we should have just left it alone. And that's where a baked potato shines. It leaves things alone. It doesn't interfere.
Right.
It doesn't make bad decisions.
It doesn't. It makes no decisions.
That's exactly. So it doesn't make bad ones. See, this is perfect. I love baked potatoes, and I think they should run our country.
Okay, so they make no decisions. Okay, so I think what you're advocating is that I think it was George W. Bush said to Obama when Obama came into office. George W. Bush said, two presidents were exchanging, and they were from different parties, and basically he said, hey, it's going to get bad, okay? Just don't make it worse.
Okay.
Or it's going to be worse, just don't make it bad. And I thought that was just like, wow, that was just, how not to go down, stay at the bar, keep that bar just where it is. So
you know what that is? That's the Hippocratic Oath. Do no harm.
There you go. Do no harm. Do no harm.
Dr. Potato.
Potato Head. There you go. Potato Head. There was a guy who I post some things on Facebook, which basically means to get to people to vote. And I think I might have told you this story personally. And it's just to get people to vote. Just own your country. Take control over your country. I'm not telling people who to vote for, what to vote
Right.
for. They can vote for June the cow. And I think as a gentleman, he came to me and he said, "Hey, where do you land on the fence?" And I came back and I said, I'm only here to encourage people to vote, to let them know I do it. Let's everybody do it. If everybody does it, then everybody has a stake in the country. And he said, I just can't find candidates that I'm willing to vote for. And I thought about it for a while, and I did not want to get baited into a political conversation. And lo and behold, later on, I thought to myself, I got what I should have said to him. I should have. I don't want to use the word. And I still can do it. I can reach back and say, hey, listen, there are 230 million people who live in the United States. That would be 230 million people that you can write in. So you can choose yourself if you think you're a better choice. So, I mean, at least you would be participating in it. I have no idea where I was going with it. Where was I going with this?
Well, I'm not sure, but you'll be proud of me that actually most of my posts on social media, I also say, and please vote November 3rd. I say that on all my posts. I don't say who to vote for. I just want people to vote. And if they want to vote for baked potato, fantastic. All the better, to be honest.
Okay, here you go. And we've done an episode on Pringles. Now, I do think that baked potato is probably better than Pringles. Nutritional value, it is better.
Absolutely.
Okay. However, if you want to vote for a baked potato and I want to vote for Pringles or Stacks, let's say Stacks, then, I mean, are you okay with that? I mean, I am voting.
How about this? Why don't we form our own party? We can make the baked potato president and Pringles could be the VP, could be the running mate.
That's a lot of potato. I think you should go with a green vegetable. I think.
Well, so far in history, we've had lots of humans, right? It's always been a human.
I get it.
It's a little bit
however,
too much starch. It's too much starch for you.
Okay, a baked potato is a starchy vegetable. How about if we go with the green vegetable as V? Okay. Or do you want to have the cabinet be like, let's go with maybe some vegan options, maybe go with some soy options. Maybe we could go, no, meat? You think
not me personally, I wouldn't vote for that. I would vote for broccolini as the running mate.
Okay, let's say the kitchen doesn't have broccolini, they only have broccoli. Are you going to go with it?
I guess I could. I much prefer broccolini. Broccolini's got that little sour, like that, the different taste to it.
Yeah.
I like it's more pungent and stronger.
Okay. Will the broccolini make a bad choice?
No. Impossible. No.
Okay. Broccolini will not make a bad choice. Okay, asparagus.
What would be the name of this party?
What's that?
What would be the name of this party? What would we call this political party that we're forming?
Oh my God! It would have to be the vegetable party. We're talking vegetables here. We're talking the potato party.
We are. How about this? The Good for You party.
Good for you.
Yeah, we'll call it the Good for You party.
Now, hang on a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. Because if you go with a baked potato as a president,
yes,
you know that French fries are going to want to be in there somewhere.
Because they could be in the cabinet. They could be Secretary of Education, maybe.
Really?
That's where you find French fries in schools and fast food restaurants. How about Secretary of Commerce for the French fries?
So see, here's what I think. I think the French fry. Nothing against. I love French fries. I mean, my gosh, I cannot stop eating them. You give me one French fry, and I'm gonna have an addiction. I know, I'm gonna need more. The French fry is the fried baked potato, basically, and it is the stepchild. It's not the ugly. It's actually a beautiful stepchild. However, it's got like an ego problem. I think we put it up on a pedestal. So there's more chance that a French fry is going to make a wrong decision than a baked potato.
You know who's always with a baked potato? A steak. And you didn't bring up steak. Do you got something against steaks?
No.
Are you a steakist?
I am not a steakist.
You didn't mention steaks. It's funny. You mentioned vegetables, other forms of potatoes. No mention of steak, which is usually found with a potato.
Okay, you're right. And however, I do not hear broccolini with a steak.
Really? My perfect meal is a steak, a potato, and some broccolini.
Okay. All right. You know what? If you know what, we could have all foods be in the cabinet, and all foods, whole foods, maybe Whole Foods.
The Whole Foods party? No, 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 no.
No. Okay.
Nah, I don't know about that. That already has a bad ring to it.
Okay. All right. All foods, not Whole Foods. Um,
Nature's party. We'll call it the natural party.
the natural party. That connotates like everybody's naked. However, a baked potato is pretty much naked. So is broccolini.
Unless you put butter and sour cream on it.
You're right. You're right. You're right. Or you know what I do is I put not broccolini. I put broccoli on my baked potato. I'm not big into broccolini. I think broccolini is definitely overhyped. It's just like, nah. I don't think we have time to get into it. By the way, my name is Banks / I like broccoli.
And I am Josh, the broccolini potato loving expert.
And this is Odd Places going
Viral.
Yep.
All the way, baby.